The following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1.
What happens when you get two talkers in the room? What happens when you have a man, a world champion, that wants to know, can I repeat that quest? This is my territory. I won this tournament last year in Yepez. He smoked Clint, both literally and figuratively. But it's a bit different. Drip comes in. Had a fighting claw against Radin. These guys both have history. Not so much on the table, but off the table. It's going to be a good one. Playoff game, winner gets Brad, resume builder. Welcome to the FIR region, welcome to Timber 32, and welcome back to Yepez versus Drip versus Yepez. It's going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Timber 32. What a game we just saw in Vapor and Mac. But first, let's get to that schedule as we await Drip and Yepez here to decide who will play Brad. And boy, oh boy, Matt Johnson down 3-0. Down to his last strike, right? Nothing really to lose. Throws a power play, and then finds a way in the next 4 games to figure it out. What a series. Congratulations to Mac. He makes his first S16 from 0 wins. For Vapor, a tough loss to swallow. He'll have one last chance in T5. Yepez Drip, playoff city. Winner, big building chance in Super League. Loser, a lot to think about before T5. Turner, G-Man, a little bit different scenario. JT, somewhat comfortably in, but we never know what his T5 status. G looking to almost do the same thing as Pac and make a run as a 10 seed. And then the last game will be Monkeys 100 series. We've talked about that being an interesting thing. We'll see if that continues. As Lane Sanders will also look to make the upset train and go from there as well. Ironically, as we go into the pod, we just talked about it. We just kind of teased it up as we go into the FIR region graphic made by Zach 103 TV. Ironically, Brad, I mean, he really needed the fighting crawl too. He just got the win against Zima. Zima could have power played, but wasn't enough, and he figured it out. For Ed, tough loss, but for Brad, he continues on. 10-win season, already has done a lot and looks to do some more. For Yepez, he will also be playing his 100th game today. That's also something to note. This is game 98 and 99-100 coming up in games 1 and 2. So we'll congratulate him as well on that. Looking forward to that. As we will go into now the scene. As I get that ready to go here. And joining us in the scene will be, of course, Yepez Drip. What can you say? Both players are ready to rock and roll. And of course, I've got Nam as my ref today. A little bit something different. Caesar had an internet implosion, so wish him the best, but he'll be back for later tonight, I believe. Big game here. Let's go quickly into both players. Let's start with Drip. Drip, I mean, you had said in the past, buddy, right? You said you wanted to cut Yepez a promo after all the talking he did. You talked about he hasn't been the world champion in the past. It's a big match. You've always wanted this man. How are you going to rein in those emotions knowing this is the world champion from last year you're ready to take on? Yepez, you talked about Drip being a formidable opponent. You've talked about in the past, too. And Drip is a scary player, right? He's got a lot of interesting eye candy, can play about 30 different styles, and sometimes can get out of control is the way we roll Plan Drip. How do you rein in Plan Drip knowing that he is one of the most out of control players? And your thoughts on 100 career starts, we'll get to that just in games 1 and 2 coming up as you make your big opportunity there to... Yes, I agree, and congratulations on 100. We'll get to you a little bit later as well with some stats. See what Drip says here. Should be a good one. Both players know what's on the line. These guys, they both know this is a turned up game, right? You look at Drip, he's a guy that needs the Super League win. He needs to win this game. Yeah, of course. He needs to win this game to prove that, hey, the S16 is not a joke. And for Yepez, he hasn't been to a Final Four or an Elite Eight since this T4 win last year. It's been a year. He's on a drought to get back to those two rounds. He's been in the round of 16, but not many times in his career. I always wanted Yepez since I knew him. I think that some of the territory being a student, it's an honor to play her. That's not going to make me scared. I need it no better to do it against than him. Yep, this is it. Both guys know each other. It's a game of who can rein those emotions in, who can control it the best, and who can find the old golden horseshoe, maybe. We'll find out. Yepez will get game 1, 2 calls. Give me a good one. Yepez, knobs our rep today. How many for game 1? Let's hope for a good one. Let's do it. How many cards? Double OG. So I got to do that. Okay. Yeah, no ref with Caesar, so I will take care of that. Gonna be a good game. Both guys know each other off the table. Now they get to decide on the table. Yepez, Drip. I think Drip will be allowed to talk after game 2. We started up. It's a yellow 6. And we're underway in a classic game to see who plays Brad in the Soil 16. Here comes Yepez looking to fire. Gonna fire off goes Yepez. Yes, let's or Discord implosion too. Let's not forget about Discord implosion. Can't forget about that either. But we'll go into the scene now. Sorry about that, was on the pod bracket. We'll see what happens. We'll switch early from Yepez. Drip trying to combat that. Let's see. Yeah, I have to tell you, Drip, same thing happened to me yesterday, man. I got dripped from back in the old T2, man. Discord implosion, man. But we'll talk about that another time, bro. All good. We both can say that this season. Anyway, back into blue now. Yepez trying the light switching early. We know he's a guy that's been replaced a little bit by the light switch. Tago does it every turn. We know Yepez is more of a strategic guy in the switching and does it more sporadically and accordingly, not every turn. Let's see if he brings a little of that magic and nostalgia back. Well, he's bringing it back early. Yeah, in that green, looking for red for the Pandoras, but we haven't seen yellow really off the start. Drip gonna take it easy here. Drip drop now, looking for the jailbreak. Numbered cards early. Here comes Drip. 0-0. Drip's gonna draw early. Okay. See what will be for Yepez. Drip content to draw a little early, see what happens. Yellow 4 now. Drip now, looking on the attack, goes for the reverse. Triple play from Drip into green. It's going to possibly ice Yepez, unless Yepez had some more in the tank. And Yepez, he could. Green 1. Yepez does have more in the tank. Now Drip with a little end around play. Drip going to ice out here. Trying a little bit of that end around strat to ice out him, maybe Yepez. Interessante. It does work. Drip doing a good job with the eye candy on the end around. 12-9, long way to go. Long game here. We know Yepez is a player that plays longer series when he needs to. Drip, a guy that can play long as well, knows the endurance battle. We're both going to go into that draw city, but Drip will break out early with a green for a little bit of a bait. See some bait here. Yepez just content to run with that. Puts him back to 10, 13-10. A little pace management from both here early. Now the question is for Drip, does he get he draws back, so he's not going to want to push it. Does Yepez push it? No. They're both playing this one, protecting each other early. So you would see, even though Drip's not a legend or a master by class, by heart you know he will protect the other player early. It's game one and feel it out. It's usually how he plays. He's talked about in the past, game ones are just feelers. Yepez is also a guy that really won't do anything silly. It's game one, just feel it out. Then build. Strip now, looking for a little end around. Yep, triple play. This time with blue should be a door opener for both. They should be able to run this door. And a good one, run through this door. Pez could ISO some more. Blue 3. Sir Drip. Oh, Drip unmuted there. Oh, it's all good. I had mid-game comment. Blue 0 sugar. Hard to switch from Yepez. Hard to switch over. See if Drip can continue to run these blues. Drip doing a good job early. Some end arounds. Playing it cool. See what it be. Drip really been consistent so far in these end around plays. Oh, getting out of the cab, no worse. We know Drip's a busy guy, man. We appreciate him taking time out of his day, man. He's one of the hardest working guys I know for sure. Always a hustler. But back to the game here. They're both hustling on these blues, playing it clean early. Not much ammo here. Yepez has not thrown an action card. Drip has only thrown a couple skips and reverses for end around plays to ice. So far early, you would think this is a skill game. Nothing really to Drip, nothing on blue. Definitely some gamesmanship from both players here, especially Drip. Yell 7 from Yepez. See what Drip does. Does he cross it back over? It's just a crossover. Nope. Never know with Drip, you could do a crossover or end around at any time. It's just playing Drip style. Pez now looking to load up here. One up this time. Drip seemed to have light the yellow earlier. Don't expect anything silly. What I like about this series from both guys is Drip goes for the +2 is the patience for sure is on display. That's our first +2 of the game. And they know when the time to runs. They want to take care of each other. This is what you would see in a series last year more. A lot more patience here. A lot more risk management in a way. Don't want to be crazy with the risks. Yepez tries to ice out Drip with a 1 that Drip had played earlier. We'll see if Drip obliges. A little pace management. Drip with some ammo control. Drip for 7. Sends Yepez back. Drip for 6. 5. Oh, wow. Huge from Drip here. Sending him back. Huge move. That is going to be a comeback territory. As Yepez now 21 cards in. Huge play from Drip to send him back. See if Drip's trying to flush some +2s or something. Let's see if Yepez. Yeah, great from Drip on the efficiency on the red. Set that one up beautifully. Yepez with the crossover back. Does Drip answer? Does he have more to tank? Is this quad huge from Drip? Monster here. Could be a finish. Drip, drop. No answers needed. Looking for Dose to check. Game over. No need. It's Drip drop. First strike in blood. Big win. Drip, can you talk now? Maybe not. Still might be. Yeah, I think you said after game 1. All right, all good. Yepez, you had played that real patient style. All right. Take your time. You had played that real patient style, which we know you love in the past. Do you think that was a fair game in the sense that Drip was also protecting you early, right? Not doing anything stupid, just a couple end arounds, and it came down to Bailout City. Do you think that was a fair game? And did you have anything to respond on 21 cards, or you were just hoping to do some isolation before trying to throw ammo out? I'll wait for Drip to unmute here, and we'll get him a question.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, Drip. You're good, big dog?
All right. What's up, guys? How are you?
Drip, good win, man. Fair guy. Some man on the side to win. Okay, fair play. Drip.
Yeah, I would also say that's a fair game. Sorry, I'll let you go afterwards. First off, hello. But yeah, it was a pretty fair game. All of the ammo I got was off the draw. So keeping it fair. What are you thinking, KT? Yeah, absolutely. Give me some.
My question, Drip, are you content playing this pace management game, knowing Yepez is a guy, one of the few players in the league that does pace management? Are you content to match that? And how have you adjusted to that early?
Yeah, you talked about it. It's more of like an old school game, and I wasn't in the league. I don't know kind of like the old school style of the game, but I do know the old school style of Uno a little bit better. And I got nothing but time right now. So if the game takes 5 minutes, if the game takes 15 minutes, it's really no difference to me as long as the outcome turns into a W. So,
and of course, no implosions for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't bring that up. That's a bad time, Wade. Yep. Don't even put that out in the universe.
Yeah, but no, for sure. I'm glad we got that first game under the belt. And Drip's a guy, we said in the past, uses game 1 as a feeler. And looks like he's got a good database early. And Yepez, same deal. Got a good database. Long way to go. That's why there's 7 games to be played, 6 more. All right, now we'll log that in. That was the 0-14. We'll go back to Yepez here for game 2. Yepez, no 14. Actually, everything's on the board. Okay, gonna go with classic. That's the old school. Drip from 0-14 when he plays in his game 3. Yepez going to do some classic, maybe trying to reset that a little bit. We'll see. Drip going to join up here after Yepez joins. There we go. And we're ready to rock and roll here in game 2. Big game. Yepez Drip, winner of this game, gets a chance at Brad. Loser of this game, going to be a hard-fought T5 road, especially with resume. Yepez barely in right now in top 25. Drip in the top 20 looking to solidify. Yepez early on the switch. Drip early to combat that. This is a 7-card start. This could fly. This could fly very quick. Here comes Yepez. Skip from Yepez for a double. Power play on the board, keep in mind. Both guys have it. You'll reverse. Oh, Yepez with a monster hand early. Oh, boy. But not a finish, just to get the... Yep, just to get down to 3. Nice play from Yepez. Drip going to play into it. Hard to switch on 0. Yepez for Dose. Gets in the check here. Let's see what will be from Drip. A lot of options for him. Just can't do anything. Just plays it cool. Is this 1-1? No. Drip now can run. Yepez tried to run it down to Uno. See what happens. Drip going to be content to draw after his first initial cards played. Now they're going into Draw City where it was 1 earlier from Draw City. Yepez back to Dose. Drip. Switching back to yellow, keeping it consistent. Did Yepez come prepared to the party for trips 8? No, but he had the yellow back. Big drip. Went to yellow. He's going to be taking his time here, thinking this one through. Quick game so far, 2 minutes in. This could be already a 1-1 or drip. Could flip the scoreboard right here. Let's see. Comes drip. Great move from drip. Is Yepez got anything on that? Be shocked. Nope. Great. Is this a classic? Yes, sir. KT classic with KT in the building. Classic, baby. I was going to put it, but now did it for me. Yeah, Yepez going to do the drip style call out. Oh, boy. Drip's going to draw. Yepez looking to get some cards. Did that work for Yepez? It did. It goes to yellow, but it's still 2 color. Yepez to dose. No. So Yepez did the call out, but didn't reward anything yet. We have yet to see green or blue. And now we'll be content to draw back a little. Drip and Yepez playing old school, all right? Taking care of each other, even on the 7 card. Great job from both players early. We'll see much of this old school and lingo. So they're both going to rush the draws a little bit. Pace management important for sure. Now we're back up to the scoreboard, 11-9 here. Who makes the run? Yet to see any cards in the old blue and red, really. It's been a key. I know we had that one off blue and red off the start of red, but nothing crazy since. Here comes Drip. Is he content with to make the run right here? Nope, drawing back. Still drawing back. And they're both content to draw. Who blinks, really? Both guys now in the draw city, still waiting on some red and blue to crescendo. Here comes Yepez, going to be the first one to break out. Oh, that's a little Clint play, but I think he gets away with it with a double +2 action. Here comes Yepez with a double +2. Now Yepez looking for the trips. Going to send Drip packing a little bit. It's going to make sure. I don't think this is a comeback. No, 19. Have to check with Nam in the building today so he can know the comeback. Drip, nothing on green. I got a feeling I know what he's doing. Now it is, yep. Old board watch. Now we'll Drip run. Yep. 6-20. Now 6-19. Let's see. Yepez runs those green 3s. We'll beat from Drip here. He was content to play one extra card to get to that comeback. Question is, to go into red. First time we're seeing red for a second. Is that something when Yepez wants to run to finish? He saved those reds effectively. He's going to do that move anyway. Okay. That's 7 now. Red 8. Okay. Going 1 up this time. Drip with a decision to make here. 20 card comeback is what he's looking for. Will be from Drip. Blue 8. Trying to find any sort of momentum. Oh, is this going to be a crazy finish? Oh my goodness, here's the finish. Maybe, unless Drip pulls it. Nah, there's no need to pull. That's crazy. Well, there's a monster hand. I got a feeling this one came off of Draw City, I think, Drip. Let me ask Yepez. Yepez, we hadn't seen red and basically blue for the first 5 minutes of the game, and then it just finally crescendoed in. We were just waiting for the red and blue to come, and it was over. Similar to game 1, Draw City, I feel like, is where the game was won and lost on a 7-carder. I saw the pull to the side attack. Yeah, Drip, it seemed like the end arounds were working for game 1. You did a good job, ice him out. Great KT classic, but the Draw City bit you, similar to how game 1 bit Yepez. So I think it's just kind of a square game. Thoughts on Yepez to finish the run? Something you can learn as you decide to attack on a +4? Is that something to know for you?
No, it's great. I mean, he did exactly what he should have done. He, played classic Yippa style. Color isolation part, I should have played that a little bit, closer at the end. I should have realized that there was probably something down. I didn't have too much in the back, but you see the +4, you got to attack. So can't be mad at it. Good game, and I'm excited for game 3.
Yeah, you'll be Drip's homestand. Obviously, Drip did win that 14 card. But no power play.
I thought I could come back from 20, man. I threw a little bit of cockiness in there, but I thought I could make it a comeback. Maybe
yeah,
not.
You know what? Might as well. What's one extra card going to be? We have not seen any comebacks at all this tournament. It's been very low. We've had a couple opportunities, but they've all fallen short. Other than retro, but that was a little different.
Yeah.
But all right, we'll see how it goes. We'll get it going.
All right.
Drip game 3 just can't be 14. What do we got? Yeah, I'm gonna say that sender. I had a feeling I'd save it. 13 guards. Okay. Now Drip gonna save the old sender for. Oh no! Well, hold on a minute. Oop, there we go. There we go. My fault there. Oh boy. Yeah, my fault, boys. Like I said, I got nobody. So that'll happen. Old crowd here today. Wish we had a little more, but I understand 1:30 on a Wednesday. Makes sense. Summertime. Green reverse. 1 power play apiece for both. 1-1. Best of 5 now. Let's see how it goes. Playoff game on the line. Reminder, this is the last stream game before tomorrow's big one for me, as I'll have Caesar Sanford, which is a huge game. There will be one more stream game tonight. Lane will play. This is Yepez's 100th game, but normally I would do a ceremony. But I know Yepez, he basically said 100th is cool. He wants to focus on the series, so we'll give him the tribute after the series, which is more important. Unless Yepez wanted a little bit of that, I don't know. After this game, we'll hook you up, Yepez. Don't worry. I know you're kind of a guy who likes to focus on things, but you let me know if you want a little ceremony tribute. I'll do it for you. Just let me know, my friend. Wherever you got, you're a world champ for. Just let me know. Wish we had a bigger crowd for it. I will. I got you after this game, for sure. We'll make sure to give Yepez's game 3. Actually, game 2 is the 100th game, so 1 is the 100th game, so we'll do it after this game. We'll get him that little ceremony. That's what happens. That's what happens when you have a small crowd. It's all good. Like I said, Caesar's internet had an issue and imploded, so he couldn't make it. Threw off the time a little bit. But we're back to the game here. Quick game here so far on the numbers. A little effectively switching. Zero sugar from Drip. You're going to go back to it in the green. Trying some ISO. Green 4 now. Okay, +2 from Drip. A little bit of a heat check early. 1-2 classic. Comes Yepez looking to answer. You're just going to see if Drip has any more green. Okay. And Drip runs out. Drip out of greens. Yepez now content to roll on the greens. He will. It's 8-9. Drip with the lead still. Now 2 possessions. Drip gets the 1 switch. Yepez has to be wary of Drip making a run. Same thing for Drip. He's got to be wary of Yepez making a run. We've seen with this bot, these runs can be absolutely insane. It's almost like we're at a drafting track, and you can just get these insane slingshots. Yepez now goes in the yellow 1. Drip going to follow suit with the 7 heaven. Drip up 2 possessions still. Yepez down 2. The +2 making the difference early. Comes Yepez. Yellow 8. Yellow 2 from Drip. Both guys very, very cautious with their colors, not splurging on colors all the time. Oh no. Now there's the power play. Drip will draw. Oh man, this is. Yeah, you hate to see it, man. 7-card run to the finish, basically. Oh man. Well, Yepez gonna be up 2-1 regardless here. Drip's gonna draw. Yep, and this has been the problem. I mean, it's been the. Drip does keep his power play though. In the past, he's been flushed out of him before. He's got that advantage, but Pez is a guy that doesn't need it. Just wants the lead. Yeah. Oh no. This is well. Basically, it was Plan A. +2 was all Drip. Yep. Gave and Yepez just found a run. Crazy run. Insane run. He's gonna get the win here. Skip combo. Double +2. +4. And for a double play to finish it off. Here we go. Skip Uno. And Yepez up 2-1 just like that. And we're 5 minutes on the dot. Yeah, Drip, I wish I could ask you something there. Do you think at least him flushing the power play gives you a little advantage? That 7-card monster run was Plan A till it didn't need to be. Pretty much.
Yeah, that was pretty spectacular.
Of course.
I was sitting on my power play. I was sitting on my enter button right here, just waiting for it. No, I had no finish. I had one. If I would have gone a power play and like maybe after another turn, I might have. But no, I didn't have a finish. But there's something about a power play that gives you a little bit of power. Better like to say. So
no pun intended.
I'm excited to see. I still have it. We still got a long series. Then yeah, we're good.
Yepez, before I do the ceremony, thoughts on that game? Do you think that was a game of you pretty much were just Plan A and you're just waiting for the finish? Did the +2 affect anything that he gave you? It pretty much was a regular game, just till that +2, really. Yepez,
I had. When he played that yellow 2, if he wouldn't have played the yellow 2 there, if he would have done probably anything else, I would have had it in a turn or 2. But
okay,
that's just how the game goes.
It's been the meta for sure. These masterful runs and you come back from 8 deep, man. It's crazy.
Crazy. A 7 bagger to finish it off.
If you would have told
me
a
way
7...
to spend a Wednesday afternoon.
Classic 7 bagger. But let's see here. We'll see Yepez. Yeah, let's hope this down my back. All right, we'll go to Yepez's ceremony. Yepez, I want to read off your career stats. Your career record, obviously, 11-5. You were the old college theme winner last year. That was the T4 championship last year, T4 tournament winner. That was the only time we've ever did, and the only time we ever will do a conference format. So he'll go down in history as the only guy to ever win a conference tournament. We'll never see that again. 60-38 with this 2-1, so 62-39. 7.85 is your average gameplay in your career. It's pretty high. Now for you, it's been interesting, Yepez. You've only had that one trophy, and ever since then, you've really only had the at least for regular season terms, and one Sweet 16 after. So 2 Sweet 16, and that's it. No Elite Eights or Final Four since that tournament win. But he did get the Super League trophy at the end of the year, which is the big one. That'll be mentioned when we get the Super League stats eventually when we start building that platform up. And you are a 62-time winner, 11-time series. We're looking for your 12th. You would tie Eli and would put yourself in the top 4 all time. Yepez, what does this league mean? I always ask this to every player. What does this league mean to you? I know you've been on record for saying you love this league. It's a very competitive league. Your thoughts on the growth of it, considering you've been here since the dawn of stupidity when we had the old redacted moments, and then now this time where we've actually had great people coming in, a lot of insane talent moving forward. Thoughts on the league overall, my friend? Against Strip, I normally don't ask much. Yeah. Classic. Drippa, your thoughts on Yepez, though. Forget the rivalry aside, just as him as a player and what he means to this league. I know you have a lot of respect for that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even say it's more of a friendly rivalry for sure. But I mean, for you to hit 100 matches is spectacular. I know Yepez didn't start off in the league either. I don't think he did one last year, if I'm not mistaken.
He came in late.
So that just it just shows his longevity and how since he's come into the league, he's been able to put everybody on notice. So it's an incredible accomplishment, and I'm excited for him to actually hit there. Congratulations, Yepez. Great job. Try not to win too many more games this match, and we will we'll see. But no, 100 games, man. You earned all the respect you got. So.
Drip, if this goes 7, you'll hit half 100. Time goes by quick here, man.
Okay, actually, yeah. If that's crazy.
Yeah,
if
man.
this goes 7,
a lot of people think, oh, you only play one tournament, but you gotta think there's a reason why we do this. It's a lot of games. It's a lot of matches. There's a lot that go. There's almost 5,000 games in a season. That's a lot of load on the bot. A lot of load on the people, for sure.
A lot of load on the bot. Yeah, it could have caused some of that. A lot of load on you guys. A lot of load on the refs. I mean, luckily you have an incredible team behind you and with you. I mean, we got people like Short. We got people like Caesar. We got Charles Sanford, G-Man, Yoshi. I mean, there's a lot of love that goes in. I mean, Yep said it right. He said it right here, right? I mean, it's an amazing real life distraction.
Absolutely.
So you got a lot of people on your side who are making it spectacular.
Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. I know we're out here in the heat of battle, but we can always appreciate what these guys have done. Congratulations, Yepez, and look forward to seeing one day Yepez will hit the 100 win club, and that'll be a fun moment too when we get to that. I know that'll be a huge moment for a lot of people when we get to those for sure. But it's game number 4. It's still Drip's call. Drip, as Yepez just says, it's been amazing real life distraction for sure. We'll go full send. Yeah, you are the first Super League winner ever, man. No one can take that away. No one can take away the T4 win as well, because we'll never have a conference format again either. So those are 2 things no one can take away from you ever. Never forget that. But Drip's going to send it. 0 shock. Here we go. Drip going all in. Back to the action. Game 4. Drip looking for the 2-2. While Yepez looks for the 3-1. But no power play. Drip has that advantage. Get ready for Drip to start it up. Just taking a bot for a second. And we are underway. Good game so far. It was Drip early, then Yepez got one back. Now it's an intriguing start here. Both guys have played a lot more patient, a lot more protect the number on the other side, protect each other's 6s early. Before that crazy run from Yepez, a 7-bagger. Drip has now seen that. Yepez now will be from him. Blue 6. Okay, goes double up special there. Going to switch into that green, playing 2 color. Trying to limit options on that red and yellow. We've seen that before. Comes Yepez now, looking to fire back. He just goes 0 sugar. Comes Drip. Green 7. Both guys now containing the green, doing 2 color. Red 7 now. Yepez going to be the first to fire in the red. Six now. Drip going to fire back into it. Contain the red. No fire on ammo, but they're firing colors early. Red 8, 2 up this time. Red 4. And it's out for Yepez. Drip looking to run now, red. I think Drip will play a little more aggressive here, knowing that he's down, despite the power play advantage. We'll go up to the 9, top 4. Yellow 9 now. Well, the Drip would have maybe went over there anyway. No worries. Here comes Yepez with a double. Triple now. Oh, man. Here's a huge run from Yepez for the quad. He got it. Huge run from Yepez. Throws it all out there. Drip now down 3. Remember, Drip has the power play at any time. Yepez fresh out. What's it going to be from both these guys? Drip going to answer back with a double of his own. Is this end to red? Yes. Back to green. Tie game, end around city, but did Yepez come prepared? He did not, but he had the 3. Reception. So interesting from Yepez there with the green. It could be flushed out of it. Does Drip find another end around play to get back there? Comes Drip. Maybe he wanted red. There's the power play. Okay, that will flush him out. It's going to flush him out. We're tied 2-2 for sure. Yep. Oh. Crazy 6-bag finish here from Drip. Or is that 7? That might have been 7. Okay, Yepez draws. Grip for the win. Well, comes Drip. No more power play apiece. There it is. Yep. Great play from Drip. And once again, guess it was eye for an eye there, Drip. You got a nice 7-bagger. Now we're even.
We're even. We both got the power plays out of the way.
Straight up.
We are even standing. We're on the same ground. Nobody's got the high ground anymore, so I'm feeling it. That was a good game.
Trevor, talk to me through it, though. The end around, you've been really good at the end around plays. Did you just sense that Yepez had nothing after that +2 and you were just content to go with the end around? Because he didn't have the green. He played into your hands with the red.
I really didn't think about it like that in terms of, when he played. I think you get an end around play. It's kind of been my specialty, where you throw one way and then you go the other way.
Crossover, yep.
And then you don't, yeah, exactly. You do a crossover and you don't really let anybody know where you're going to go through. And that's kind of been my whole strategy throughout all of my wins, right? Is to not let anybody know where I go. So it's just exciting. Only had a green reverse. Yeah, I mean,
it's the right play, though.
I don't know. I didn't want to give him too much, which is why I pulled out the power play at the end, because I didn't want to give him too much ammo to throw me off. But yeah, it was a good game.
No, it's the right play. It's the right play from both. right? They're just seeing each other, seeing the ammo, giving a little rhythm on the bod. Now it's back to Yepez's stand, and we'll see how he does, right? It's been a good game so far. I think Drip has the momentum right now after that power play, but it's early now, right? Basically, it's best of 3, no power plays anymore. It's a straight fight. We'll see how this one goes. Thank you, Drip, for those thoughts. We'll go to Game 5. Yepez, your call, buddy. Nah, what can't they pick? What can Yepez pick? I think, yeah, never mind.
Oh, let's go.
He can't. He didn't win on that. We're good here. Full sender, baby.
Full sender.
No, just give me the updated stuff on the watch party. What they can't pick. Feel free, buddy. That'd be appreciated for Game 6. Can't keep track. Nah. Did he win on 15? No, right? I think it was 14.
No, I think I just won on 15 this last game.
Yeah, you're good. If you didn't win on 15, you can pick it again. That's how it works. Let's see. Hold on. Before you start, let me just check the watch party. You passed 7-13. We're good. Run it. If you win here, then it's out. It's out for the whole full set. This could be the last full set. We'll see. Full sender. Here we go. Pez, the master of this. Drip, a guy that likes it too. Can't ask for much more than this. Great series. We'll switch action early. Comes old Drip now. Trying to force a game 6 or game 6 and 7 potentially. Obviously, we're going game 6. We'll see who forces a game 7. It looks to get to 3-2 and get ahead. No power play, right? So now it'll be about just seeing who can build a little run, maybe build a little bit of draw city if we get there. We can isolate. We know Drip's always got a back end around if we need it. Roll of fun. Comes Yepez typing it out. Nothing special, just plays into it. Will be from Drip right here. Drip now. In a good spot. Seeing the yellow, right? Gonna be content. A little slow there in the old play. It's all good. A little pace management. We go 1 up. Small straight action, 7-8-9. Comes Drip. Little ditto. Self ditto. From himself on the old 8. Okay. Hole 4 from Yepez. Comes Drip. Drip going to go top 4 again. Now the switch. There's the first one from Yepez. Kinda. Because remember, we saw him fade that blue look, so that's interesting. Still 2 color. A lot of these guys like 2 colors. Drip's going to open that 3rd color. Okay, green 7 now from Yepez. Yepez now will have to figure out what this means from Drip. A little heat check. Yepez maybe going to flush, maybe throw some heat down Drip's way, or is he content to run it here? Now he's going to be content. Still a long way to go with that wild, too. 8 cards, a long way to go. Chip just throws an early wild, nothing special. And there's a green wild. That ices out Drip. Yepez now in a good spot. He'll go green 4. Drip looking for a crossover back. Does he have it? Trying to get back to red, but he only has a green 3. Nothing from Yepez. Interesting. They're both mirror playing. There's the 3, the red. 3-ception. Oh, great play from Yepez to be patient on that. Grip with the crossover back. That's what we like to see. Classic. Does Yepez have another 3-ception in the back pocket? Can't be a green 3, but does he have something else? +2 from Yepez, looking for a double. That's it. Now Drip will evaluate. 5 minutes in almost to this match. A little table check. Both guys now have been able to play each other cool, calm and collected. Drip going to play content here. Here comes Yepez. Does he have anything? Skip for Yepez. Reverse looking for check. Oh, this might be game. Yeah, +4. Yeah, there it is. And Yepez won away. Drip down 3-2. Big win for the champ. Champ, great job right there. Good ammo control. Was that a case of where you just knew when he flushed that red wild, you were content to draw back a little bit, right? Just play into it a little bit and then use that green wild as a flush tool and get into a sparring match on the 3s where it's just able for you to cook. Talk me through a Drip. Got into a sparring match there on the 3s. Other than that, you threw the wild red early. Was there a possible back-end play where you just trying to throw it early to get back to red in the future? Or you just truly were kind of out and had to make something happen?
You got to throw you got to throw everything against the champ. Right. You got to throw everything. And so he played into my switch. I think Yepez and I think very similarly, in a sense. Whoa. So, he was waiting for the red. I gave him the red, and that's how it goes from there. But we'll see. We still got a couple more matches. It was the best of 3. Just dropped the first one. Got to take the next 2.
All right, we'll see how it goes. Depends. Big win right there. You get one more away. Obviously, don't worry about the power play. We're out. That's what you got to do in this road stand to avoid a game 7. You think the game is going to come down to these huge runs, or do you think it's similar to where it's just we're going to have to wait and see, right? Because that's what's been the defining theme of this tournament. Those big runs, massive runs. But right now, you got them on the ropes, and just whoever played better who wins. All right. Let's see what he says. Yeah, but that's really it. No, this series has not been. There's not been a lot of luck involved in this series. It's been very clean, to say the least. No. Yeah, the disasters we just try to avoid. We just don't even think about that. But yeah, we're glad to have a good game. This is a playoff game. You like to see in these playoff games where it matters too. Both guys at 5 win. Of course, Drip with a little asterisk on the wins due to some forfeits, but one forfeit with them. But other than that, both guys at 5 wins, whether naturally or unnaturally. Winner gets the 6. Drip would then play Brad in a West Coast battle. Will be a tournament winner versus a world champ. We'll see how that one would be. We'll see which way it goes. Well, it's game 6. Drip. Just looking back here, I think let me just see. I think Nam said you couldn't do 15, 14. Yeah, all right, so we're going to go 13. We'll see, man. Never know with these heart of the cards, man. Never know. Just the commentator. Anyway, we'll see, man. All right, game 6. World Trip Force of game 7. Will we have that one shot opportunity? We'll find out, or does Yepez close the deal? Drip just going to deafen up here. We're going to stay locked in now. Got to stay locked as we go into... Oh! Free choice. Free choice from Drip. Drip now. Get a free choice on this one. Yeah, wild start. It's been wild start for an interesting, clean game. That's something to note. Here comes Yepez now. looking to make his first move. At 5. At 5 now, Drip. Does he play more aggressive? And he will switch it aggressively. Yepez now, let's see if he can control that aggression on the switches. He'll go back to blue, even though it's a new color. He's going to go to the blue for the first time. Does Drip undercut? Nope, just +2s him. Pays for it a little bit. Double play. Comes Yepez now. It's been pretty content early. Blue's 7 for sure. Does do that content stretch, is testing him. Drip can handle a little extra in the reserves. Interesting there from Yepez at the table check. He's going to check him, Drip roll with a red heat check. Here comes Drip. Has to probably think about this one as a good play. Maybe played into it. We'll see. Drip going to be content with a red 3. Here comes Yepez now. +2. Yepez going aggressive now. Drip send packing with 6. Yepez with the lead. He's down to 8. Drip now, 13. Scoreboard flipper. Here comes Drip now. Going to try to find a little bit more of rhythm. Test Yepez. Yepez looking for 6 here. He's got it. Drip just content to run these greens, see if Yepez bails. Yepez taking his time. Heat check there from Yepez. Heat check indeed. Another wild boy, oh boy. Drip's got no blue, oh boy. This is big for Yepez right here. Here comes a triple. No power play for both, but it's just a triple. Interesting. Just gets out of the blue. Back to green goes Drip. Is it too little too late? Did Yepez save a +4 for the win? Oh my, what in the world? Trips wild from Yepez. That's all 4 wilds because remember, the wild card was off the start, and this is just wild control. I think Yepez got it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Yepez. Is this check or is it game? What can they move on to play Brad? No, that's it. Yepez with the move, and that's game. Drip couldn't do anything on that one. Trips wild with a skip and a +2. Yepez monster hand. Drip, I think you couldn't have done much there, buddy. Unfortunately, that's just a monster hand for him.
Yeah, I had to defend against 4 + 6 card runs.
Yeah, 3 wilds.
In that entire series, and 3 wilds, and I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to speak on the heart of the cards. I mean, that's if we're finding one game that's a little bit more unfair than the rest, I would say that this would probably be it. But also, like, I had a chance at the beginning to grab the momentum, and then when he hit me with the +2 combos. Like it just didn't.
Right.
There was no coming back from that. So no, it didn't give it to you. I wouldn't say. I definitely think you earned it. So great game. If I'm going to lose to somebody in T4, it's going to be Yepez. So I'm excited that I finally got to play him, and we will keep it going for the next one where I need a win probably to get a Super League booth for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll see how it goes in the Super Reveal show.
Yeah.
Come next month, we'll see how it'll be next. Yepez, this is your chance, man. Talk to me about. Forget that last game where it was monster. Talk to me about just overall the series. Get that 100th game win. So it's been very more of a curse lately than a blessing. But just talk to me about Drip. Of course, Drip's one of those fairer opponents, right? He's not going to blame the card. He's going to be more of a fair guy. Thoughts on that, and just your thoughts on Brad, man, who is inevitably going to be the number one player in the league at this rate for sure, almost confirmed now. So thoughts on playing Brad? You get the chance, the number one guy who's been playing lights out. Bad Brad. We'll go into the old pod here, and it's going to be Brad Yepez, 1-4 classic S16 battle, you would think. A chalk battle, for sure. Does someone say anything? You good? All right, so that's going to be Yepez versus Brad. Brad will have home table. And we look at the schedule real quick, and it's going to be an interesting schedule for the rest of the day. We have an interesting match coming up at 8 o'clock, G versus Turner. You know, for Turner, it's been a lot of controversy with him, not so much around T4, right? T5, the unknowns of him with his marriage. We wish him the best, obviously. We wish him the best, of course, with his marriage coming up in September. So we'll see what JT can do. Definitely needs to get this win to just make sure he's safe and avoid T5 with Madness if he can't enter. For Gerard, it's been a rough season. A win here tonight, and he would join Pac in the S16 with 2 wins on the season. And then the unknowns of Monkey's 100th game. We'll see how that one goes, too, as he will also join that exclusive club as well. We'll see what Yepez says as a quote here. I'm going to go back into the scene. Okay, and the quote is, "Finally got to defeat a quality Drip player straight. I need that to get to the Super, and now I take it for the series against Brad. So it's going to be a playoff game. Brad, nothing really to gain or lose at this rate. Yepez everything to lose. Cannot afford an L, especially with his resume. But he did get that quality win. Drip, any final thoughts before we end the stream, buddy? Non, thanks for reffing.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Always happy to take a little time and hang out with you guys and play, and hopefully T5 will gotta get a win, man. Gotta get a win.
Thank you for everything you're doing, man, in the public service industry. Appreciate it. Hopefully everything's good with the restaurant, brother. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, man. We're going to close the stream out. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you back here for 10 o'clock. G will take us home with Monkey Lane. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you then. Don't forget Caesar Sam for the finale. 8 o'clock tomorrow. Should be a good one.